Okay, let's be real for a second. Every single day, we're uploading our most personal stuff, photos, work documents, private messages, to the cloud. But have you ever really stopped to think about where that cloud actually is? Or who really holds the keys? Well, today we're going to dive into how you can take back that control by building your very own private cloud. Seriously, think about it. When you're using one of the big cloud services, you're not actually in charge. Not really. You're basically a guest on their platform, playing by their rules. And your data? It's subject to their privacy policies, which, by the way, can change whenever they want. Plus, you're totally exposed to their security risks. So let me ask again, who really controls your data? Let's break this down. Here's a good way to think about it. Using the public cloud, it's kind of like renting an apartment. Yeah, you can live there, but you can't change the locks, and you definitely don't decide who else has a key. A private cloud, on the other hand, is like owning your own house. It's all yours. You have full ownership, you make the rules, and you, and only you, decide who gets to come inside. See the difference? You're not just a user anymore, you're the owner. So how do we make that leap from being a digital tenant to a digital homeowner? Well, the answer is building your own private cloud. And trust me, this isn't just some techie project, it's about achieving what we call data sovereignty. That's just a fancy way of saying you get the ultimate control over your own digital life. Now, the core idea here is something called self-hosting. I know, it sounds super technical, but it's actually pretty simple. It just means you run the cloud software on hardware that you control. This could be a server sitting in your home office or even a virtual server you rent. The bottom line is exactly the same. You have the final say over every bit of your data and the whole infrastructure. And the amazing tool that makes all this possible for pretty much anyone is an open source platform called Nextcloud. It gives you all the cool stuff you'd expect, like file storage, secure sharing, even editing documents with your team, all of it running completely under your control. Think of it as the engine that's going to power your private cloud. But here's the thing, just installing the software, that's not enough. Not if you want real security and reliability. You need a professional setup. The best way to think of it is like a blueprint for building a digital fortress, one that's not just functional, but is secure from the ground up. And this blueprint has 5 absolutely critical steps. So after the install, you have to apply secure configurations. This is what hardens your server against attacks with things like a firewall and an intrusion prevention. Next step, SSL encryption. This is completely non-negotiable. It's what protects your data when it's traveling across the internet. Then you need proper user management to make sure only the right people have access. And finally, automated backups. This is your ultimate safety net. Because let's face it, owning your data also means being responsible for being able to recover. All right, so you've built your digital fortress. What's the payoff? What do you actually get out of all this? Let's talk about the powerful benefits you gain when you become the true owner of your data. And the benefits are, well, pretty profound. First, you get full data ownership. That means no third party can scan your files or just suddenly change the rules on you. You can share files securely, setting passwords and even expiry dates on your links. You can collaborate on documents in real time right inside your browser. It provides top-tier enterprise-grade privacy, and it scales beautifully, whether it's just for you or for your entire team. When it comes right down to it, it all boils down to this one simple but really revolutionary idea. Your files, on your server, governed by your rules. That's not just a feature, it's a fundamental shift in how we think about our own data. So building your own private cloud, it's way more than just a tech project. It's a deliberate choice. It's you saying, I'm taking back the digital territory that I've been handing over to big corporations. It's really the final, most crucial step towards achieving true data independence. And remember, the absolute key to unlocking all this power is doing it the right way. A professional setup is what elevates your private cloud from just a hobbyist project to a truly reliable solution. It's what gives you that genuine peace of mind that your data is not only yours, but it's also secure. As more and more of our lives move online, the question of who holds the keys to our digital identity, well, it's becoming one of the most important questions we can ask. The choice is really simple. You can either keep renting or you can own. So the real question is this: isn't it time to own your digital world?